We are on 2.6a, and we are determining the slope of lines. Let's make sure we get to the right lesson here. So the slope of a line is the change in y over the change in x. And as you can see, as you go up, the slopes become larger and larger till they get to infinite. As you go down, the slopes become smaller and smaller until you get to negative infinite. The slope is the change in y over the change in x, or the rise over the run. Let's look at some examples here. The first one we have to do is to find the slope between these 2 points. As I said before, it's the change in y, and we use the letter m for slope. It's the change in y, that's the Greek letter delta, over the change in x. So we're going to take the y values, negative 12 minus negative 4 over the change in x values, negative 1 minus negative 10. Negative 12 minus negative 4 is the same as plus 4, so that's negative 8. Negative 1 plus 10 is positive 9, so our slope is 8/9. Let's look at the next one. Okay, the slope is, I got to get a screen capture here. Okay, the slope is the change in y over the change in x. So the y goes from here up 1, 2, 3, 4, and it goes forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is 2/3. Next one. Let's go back to our assignment. Now we've got a slope here. If you notice, if it's a horizontal line, the slope is 0, and if it's a vertical line, the slope is undefined. Let's look at this one. Find the slope here. Okay. Change in y, negative 7, minus negative 7 over change in x, negative 4 minus 6. Negative 7 plus 7 is 0 over negative 10 is 0. Next one, change in y goes from negative 9 minus negative 1 over change in x, negative 2 minus negative 2. That is negative 9 plus 1, negative 9 plus 1 is negative 8 over 0. You can't have 0 as a denominator, so we say the slope is undefined. Last one, find the slope of this equation using the fraction key. Okay, so in this case, we go up 2, 4, 6. We go forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So our slope is positive 6/11. Remember, if the slope is going uphill, it's positive. If it's going downhill, it's negative. This is 2.6.A. Determine the slope